Hi, I'm John Grisham. Today I'm going to be talking about the Innocence Project.
Hi, I'm Nancy Spears with genConnect.com. Today I'm talking to John Grisham, renowned author, and we're going to talk about the Innocence Project. Hi, John.
Hello, happy to be here.
Great to meet you. I know this is a cause that you're very passionate about. Tell us a little bit about the Innocence Project, please.
Well, the Innocence work is a series of a number of projects around the country.
Mm-hmm.
People who work in innocence know that there are tens of thousands of innocent people in prison. The average American probably doesn't really believe that. But once you get involved in the work, you know. Once you meet some of the exonerees, you know that they left a lot of people behind in prison. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of innocent people in prison, and they're there for a lot of really bad reasons. Almost every wrongful conviction could have been prevented, but we still have them daily. And the work of the Innocence Project is to try to get innocent people out of prison and put guilty people in prison. Mm-hmm. Sounds pretty simple. It's not. It's fairly easy to send an innocent person to prison. It's virtually impossible to get them out, even with DNA testing sometimes. And the Innocence Projects around the country form a loose network to do that work. They're all underfunded. There's no government support for these projects because our system, our criminal procedure system, our judicial system, our Constitution is not designed to deal with wrongful convictions. It does not acknowledge that these things happen, and they happen every day. So that's why I'm involved. That's why a lot of really good people are on the ground raising money and trying to free innocent people. And a lot of them can't be free. A lot of them will never get out.
Yeah, it's just devastating. It is criminal, actually. What can people do, just an average citizen, to support the Innocence Projects?
Well, you can volunteer. You can educate yourself. Mm-hmm. You can write a check. It doesn't have to be big, whatever you can afford. The problem with the wrongful convictions is that the issue is not on anybody's top 10. You know, we all have bigger concerns. Mm-hmm. Family, economy, jobs, whatever. You never hear politicians talk about it. It's just not that big of an issue for most people. Until you've been touched by it, you know, until you know someone who's been through the system and been put away wrongfully, it's hard to get motivated about it. Lawyers know, lawyers are concerned, judges, some judges, retired judges, and families who've been through it know. But the average person, first of all, educate yourself, volunteer, and write a check.
Okay, what was your first experience with it?
The book, The Great Story of Ron Williamson, who was a guy my age, my same background, my part of the country, my race, my religion, my everything, and except he almost made it as a Major League Baseball player. And he didn't. He had some injuries and crashed and burned and was later convicted in his hometown where he'd been a sports hero, sent to death row in Oklahoma and almost killed. And he was completely innocent. But the whole system broke down around Ron. When I read his story through an obituary, he died in 2004. I read his obituary and I said, I'm going to write this guy's story. I had no idea all this was going to happen. I had no idea I would get involved in innocence work like this, but that was my baptism into innocence work, was that one case.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck with it. We'll certainly help spread the awareness around it. And we can learn more about it by going to theinnocenceproject.com.
Yeah, just Google Innocence Project. They're all over the country. You can learn a lot of stuff.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you so much.